HCW Nation, welcome officially to the first episode of Frenzy in HCW history. We've got a big night ahead. Kobe Hammond, the Ironweight Champion, with a live mic, Iron Survivor matches, and way more. But kicking off the night, we will hear from the brand new HCW World Heavyweight Champion. That's coming at you in just a couple moments. Here we go. The man who ended the 1,048-day championship reign of Benson Banner at Made in Heaven a couple months ago, making his first entrance as HCW World Heavyweight Champion. The new face of Hartford Championship Wrestling. Back-to-back Rumble wins led to his second main event in a row. And after 5 years of grinding, he has finally become World Heavyweight Champion. And after such a monumental achievement, he has been granted a live microphone to speak to the HCW Nation for the first time since Made in Heaven.
You know, I've been trying to find the right words. You know, I've dreamt of this moment. I've wanted this for so long. I've wanted to be able to stand here in front of you guys, not as a failed challenger, but as a successful newly crowned champion, and having that come true. That just, I'm a loss for words. You know, for 5 years, I've been chasing you. 5 years I've been grinding. 5 years I've poured blood, sweat, and tears into this business, into this company, into professional wrestling itself. And now, sitting here with you guys in this ring, holding this title, I'm speechless. You know, having to go from having 9 months of not being able to share an experience of a pro wrestling match with you guys, or being able to travel with everyone in the locker room back in 2023, it sucked. It hurt, but I had to do it. I had to be the best body right that I could be. I had to be faster, stronger, smarter. And now I can finally say that I am the face of HCW. After one failed Made in Heaven, going back to back in the Highway to Heaven Rumbles, losing one opportunity, losing another opportunity, this means a lot. I'm so thankful that I can share this experience of being World Heavyweight Champion with you guys, because you all are the ones that I do this for. Now, let's talk about what happens next. What happens next is a fighting champion. I'm not going to be the one that tries to run away or take the easy way out or try and hold this title as conniving and as dirty as possible. No, that's not how it's going to happen. When I can, this title will be defended. Not to embarrass anyone, like good old Benson did. Not to bring anyone down. I'm doing the opposite. I'm lifting this roster up. Not only am I going to lift up Frenzy, but I'm going to lift up HCW as a whole, because that's what a world champion does. And that starts tonight. So there will be an open challenge in tonight's main event. You will see your new World Heavyweight Champion defend his title tonight. Yep, that's right. That's right. I told y'all, I'm a fighting champion. So, with that being said, the challenge has been laid out. If anyone's brave enough to step in this ring with your brand new World Heavyweight Champion, then all I'm going to say is, you want some? Then come get some.
We got an open challenge for the World Heavyweight title in our main event. Folks, we got our first match of the night coming right up. And it is an Iron Survivor qualifier taking place between Astrid Frost and Rachel Scade, two brand new women to the roster. Both of these women competed in a fatal four-way at the draft 2 months ago as a showcase of new faces on the women's roster, and Astrid Frost not coming up with the win on that match, but her opponent tonight, Rachel Scade, did get the win. Astrid Frost has the opportunity to get that win back tonight and in the process qualify for the Iron Survivor match at InsurreXtion, where the winner will be crowned the #1 contender to a world championship on the brand they reside. Whether it be the Obsidian World Championship for a Frenzy winner or a Women's World Championship opportunity for a Blackout winner, that's going to be decided at InsurreXtion. But between these two women, the first spot is now under contention. And we know Rachel Scade won in her debut at the draft. I believe she pinned Astrid Frost to win that match. But this is a chance to increase her momentum heading into Frenzy officially. As a former MMA fighter, very unique style of offense. And of course, our women's division is our most prideful part of HCW, the most proud of, that we are happy to represent. We know the women work hard, so this match is about to be a banger. Now their first match. These two women are wrestling the first ever matchup on the Frenzy brand. What an honor this is. The match is underway. And a big kick from Astrid Frost into a springboard moonsault. Now an early cover onto Scade. The referee slow to make the count, so Scade kicking out before the count of one. Scotty back to her feet. Oh my god, a big forearm. Taking down Frost. Now Frost with a kick, trying to make a comeback, and now some chain wrestling action happening. As Scotty wrenching the arm back. We know that's her specialty, is submission maneuvers. And now Astrid turning things around. Maybe trying to give Scotty a taste of her own medicine here. And slams her down to the mat. Astrid Frost, of course, alongside Rachel Scotty, one of the newest signings, was signed just before the draft. And Astrid, a very flashy style, very passionate about wrestling, but Rachel Scotty, on the other hand, is a big kick from Frost. Scotty, very passionate about her homeland of Norway, which she represents here in HCW. I believe she is the first Norwegian superstar in HCW history. We have superstars coming in from all corners of the world. And this is just another example. Big dropkick to the back of Scotty as Astrid now up on the middle rope. Double axe handle. Frost beckoning Scotty to her feet. This match has already proven to be a good one. And Astrid Frost into a Spanish fly. And now Scotty. Oh no, Scotty got caught. Astrid Frost with sheer cold. And now hooking the leg as Frost. Is the sheer cold gonna get the win? No. Just a count of 2. But Astrid, I don't believe she's done. She's got a special move in her arsenal. She could be going for it here. Frostbite! Astrid Frost with a vicious frostbite off the springboard cover now on Scotty, who kicks out at 2.5. And the crowd is chanting women's wrestling. I do agree. Women's wrestling is the best kind of wrestling. Now Scotty just stomping Astrid into the mat. Now up on the middle rope. Might be going to a double axe handle of her own. Now into a cover. Is that going to do it? A 2 count before a kick out. Barely getting the shoulder up is Astrid Frost. Oh, and a knee to the face. But Scotty might have something planned. Couple strikes. No, that got countered. And counter for counter are these 2 women. Uh-oh. Rachel Scotty. Norway Buster. Into a double axe handle for good measure. But Scotty might be looking for the end here. This could be it. Jumps into a guillotine. Now a guillotine locked in. Is Astrid going to tap or pass out? No, she's trying to break free. And is successful. Get to the midsection. And now both women trading blows here. Chops and strikes, counters. These 2 women are going crazy. And a rolling kick to the head from Frost. Turn things around. Now Frost. Drop kick sends Scotty to the outside. Now Rachel Scotty, remember the referee has a count of 20 before a count out will occur. Oh, and a big shot block to the front of the knee, but Astrid getting right back up. Oh, and Scotty getting rebounded off the ropes. Frost looking to drop the knee. Scotty out of the way. Super kick from Frost. Into an Olympic slam. Now Scotty's got control maybe. Might be looking for something. Oh, and drops the shoulder blade onto the knee. Now Astrid gets tossed back into the ring. Scotty following close behind. Uh-oh, now, uh-oh. I don't even know what kind of submission this is. That's a leg trapped crossface, I believe. But Astrid getting out of that hold. Big clothesline takes down Scotty. Remember, this is for a spot in the Iron Survivor match at InsurreXtion. There are 5 spots. We have 2 qualifiers on Frenzy, 2 on Blackout. Sheer Cold. And a last chance battle royal for the final spot in the match. So Rachel Scade and Astrid Frost, whichever one loses this match, has another chance to get in. Now Scade breaking free of that powerbomb hold, and a spear from Scade. Damn near cutting Frost in half. Now up on the top rope is Scade, telling Frost to get back to her feet. Into a flying forearm. Now Astrid Frost is down. Rachel Scade might have this one here. Going for a guillotine, no. Turns into a jawbreaker by Frost. Frost gets tossed into the ropes off the rebound. Ducks under a Scade and over. Drop kick. Scade did not connect it. Frost out of the way and exchanging counters back and forth. Ducks under a kick as Frost into the ropes. Single leg drop kick. A soccer kick to the back. Astrid Frost is in complete control of the match once again. A forearm and a series of chops. Elbow to the bridge of the nose. Now Scade with the advantage. Revolution knee. Now Scade hooking the leg. Is that going to do it? Not quite yet. Now Scade might be gearing up for something big. Uh-oh, powerbomb position. Frost, though, trying to break free, and she does. Scade turns that around into an arm drag. And a couple of strikes. Frost again with a counter. Forearm, and now turns it around into another sheer cold. And now Scade barely getting back to her feet. Frost might be looking for the end. Off the springboard, another Frost bite. But both women are down. Frost getting back to her feet. And now dragging Scade towards the middle of the ring. She's waiting too long to make a cover. Will this be it? Astrid Frost qualifies. Ice cold Astrid Frost makes it to InsurreXtion, the first woman to qualify for the Iron Survivor match.
You want a villain? Let me show you how I evil. Oh, you think I'm difficult? I'll show you on my TV. Sharpshooter, lethal, top of foot chain like an eagle. Welcome all your whistles, I'm a machine, diesel. Gotta crush you all beneath me. You bitches in my pub, you're drooling for a squeaky. I squash you like a bug, battlefield grease, stick my nails into you peach. Dead, deceased, like wow. Ain't the town blue, right? It's all around you.
Oh, we knew he was going to be in the building. The HCW Ironweight Champion, Kobe Hammond, making his entrance. The only champion to successfully retain at Made in Heaven. Defeated Rambo Armstrong, ending a historic reign last year. Defeated Finn Dagger and Mercury at Made in Heaven, drafted to Frenzy in the draft as part of the Champions Round. And now Kobe Hammond says it's a frenzy up in here. Folks, it is time to get hype. One of the most fun talents here in HCW. Get ready to wave. Kobe's got a lot on his mind after Made in Heaven. Let's hear what he's got to say.
That's what I'm talking about. HCW, we already hyped. But it wouldn't be the hype if I didn't say this. HCW Nation, the hype is now in your city. And if you can hear me, let me hear you say, yeah. Yeah. That's what I like, man. But hey, listen up. We gotta talk. This Heavyweight Championship, man, I feel like I'm finally doing it right. I beat Mercury, and I beat Finn Dagger. Put on both of my shoulders. They felt the hype. The hype train hit. 1, 2, 3. Then I felt the hype with the crowd. And now the hype can say that he is the Iron Weight Champion. But it was tough. I can't lie. But I like it when things are tough, man. It makes it sweeter when I beat the odds, show the hype, and win everything. But hey, I know y'all ain't blind. I know y'all ain't stupid. Kobe got some drip, some new drip. You like it? Yer. But HCW got some new drip too. There's a frenzy up in here, baby. There's some old faces, some new faces, people from every places. Well, guess what? If you want to run, you can get a run. Because Kobe Hammond is here, the hype is up, and the hype never dies, baby. But just remember one thing. You try to get in the way of the Iron Weight Championship, I'ma do what I gots to do to retain my title. Because let me remind y'all. There are people always trying to find their place here in HCW, and I want to help them get some new opportunities. Now, saying that, I'm always going to be open to put my Iron Weight Championship on the line, because I want to see who out of this new batch is the best of the best. So guess what, boys? If you new, if you old, if you Gen 1, Gen 2, -3, -5, baby, I don't care. We about to run this so I can see if this new generation can run with me and I can run with y'all. So, baby, guess what? If you want one, come get one. Kobe Hammond ain't here for the hype. We here for the headlines.
Yesterday somebody wrecked up my mirror.
I don't think Kobe expected this. The station looks to be colliding once again. Malcolm Saint interrupting Kobe as he was about to say he wants a new face. I don't think this is a very new face for Kobe. I honestly don't think that this is something Kobe wanted at all. One of the only superstars absent from Made in Heaven. I know for a fact Malcolm Saint is not happy about it. One of the most petty aggressive superstars we've got. Made his return back in 2024 just to fight Kobe. This can only go wrong.
Cut his music. Please cut his music. I'm begging. I just need someone new. I asked for someone new. I wish Mercury was here. Hey, matter of fact, I'd have taken anyone. But you lying, you cheating, you conniving, stupid little son of a bitch. You trying to take people's spots again? Man, what you doing? Huh? I ain't got no time for you. You lazy. You a bum. Get out of here, man. Nobody wants to see you. Get out my face.
You done yet, little bro? All I gotta do to get you upset is hit my music, huh? Is it that easy to get under your skin? You just handing me freebies now. Come on. See? I want that. That big old hunk of metal you carrying around. I want a shot at the big fish. Like you said, that title's important to this place. And I want it bad.
Man, you got no right to even think that you on the bench, let alone the batter up. Let me tell you something, man. After everything that you did to the hype, you think I'm just gonna hand you a shot? You gotta be the dumbest MF I've ever seen, brother. Man. I've worked so hard for this championship, and now I'm giving handouts to anybody who's in attendance. And you think that you can just come in here and snag a new person's handout, man? Man, Malcolm, guess what? You ain't earned shit, brother.
If I ain't earned nothing, remind me what happened last time we stood across from each other, huh? I beat you. 1, 2, 3. I got you. So what if I bent the rules a little bit to do it? I knew that loss was eating at you, Kobe. And it made me smile. And then you got spoon-fed a title shot for no reason at all. And it made me sick. I earned a shot at that title, not you. So that's right there. That thing's gonna be mine.
Since you earned this, right? You said it. You earned this. What was your match you made in heaven? That's right, bro. I forgot. My bad. You weren't even there. You didn't earn a spot there, man. You lost the fully loaded ladder match. You lost the Highway Rumble. You lost, hell, even Orlando. You lose on the weekly shows. You lose on the dark shows. You lose after the shows. I bet you take the pin for no reason. You just like being on your back at this point. You always give up, man. That's why I rose and you fell. I don't give opportunities to quitting, jealous, self-victimizing leeches. Oh my God!
Are we for real? Are you serious? Anyone but him, man. Anyone but Chase Maxwell. Come on. This asshole. This self-absorbed, egotistical asshole. Who the hell does he think he is coming out here?
Excuse me. I'm just gonna throw my hat in the ring here.
Yo, Chase, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to shut your dumb ass up.
See, now we have a problem. See, I was going to be civil, but you didn't have the courtesy to return the favor. I don't like that. You disrespected me. And you know what happens when people disrespect me.
Yeah, dog, you lose! 1, you lost to someone who ain't even from this timeline. 2, you 0-2 and Made in Heaven. It was a 2-day event.
You say that, forgetting that I'm a history maker. First person in this godforsaken company's history to compete at the biggest show it's got twice in 2 nights. Clock that. Look at the records. I make records, you brain-dead catchphrase.
There ain't nothing to be proud of when the books show receipts of you getting knocked the hell out.
You're a moron. I beat Seth Maxwell during Made in Heaven season. And what do I get for beating the most protected man in HCW? Nothing. So I make this company give me what I'm owed. And instead they send a guy on drugs who thinks he's some kind of cosmic freak. And a guy who's only mainstream because he's a prodigy's Luigi. I have not gotten what I'm owed. So you know what, Kobe? I'm making you the one that owes me.
Man, I don't owe you a damn thing.
Kid.
Call me kid one more fucking time.
Kid. You need to shut your mouth and know your role.
I know my role. I'm public enemy number 1. I'm the guy who's gonna outlive you 2 relics. I'm the guy who... Son of a bitch!
Oh, finally. Finally somebody else with common sense. Thank you, Bruno. Oh my god. But the ring is starting to get real crowded right now. We love Bruno Mendoza here, but there's already 3 people in the ring right now. 2 of them are arguing for an Ironweight title shot. I am assuming Bruno's not here for the same reason. This is getting real crowded. A little claustrophobic even.
You little petulant child.
Oh great, this idiot again.
Shut up! The adults are talking. If your executive vice president father didn't punish you enough when you were younger, I am more than happy to be that for you right now, is stupid or infantile. And you, the only difference between you and him is that you are an adult. That should make you more embarrassed. You are acting like a spoiled brat as a full-grown adult. ¿Qué te pasa? But under you, Kobe, you and I, we are friends. Yes, we have known each other for a long time.
Oh, for the love of God, would you zip up his pants when you're done?
Be quiet for 5 minutes, please. You know better than anyone that I have been working to earn my way back to a championship opportunity. You tell me what I must do to earn an opportunity against you, and I will go and achieve it.
Cut this righteous bullshit. The hell am I listening to?
Hey, I got a solution for all of us. We can solve this problem like adults if we just...
Oh my god! Chase Maxwell attacking Bruno Mendoza. Come on, man. And now Malcolm going after Kobe. This is boiled over into an all-out brawl. Can we cut to commercial? Can we please cut to commercial? Can we please cut to commercial? Oh my god.
Why won't you call me whenever you feel so lonely? I'll take control
Folks, we have just made official Chase Maxwell and Bruno Mendoza taking on each other in a singles match right now. Kobe Hammond and Malcolm Saint have been ejected from the arena following the brawl that just happened before the ad break. And now these two, Chase initiated the brawl and attacked Bruno Mendoza, so we're going to get a match between these two right now as they're locking up for some chain wrestling action. Chase with a headlock applied onto Bruno. That was an absolutely chaotic scene we just witnessed. 4 men in the ring, 3 of them vying for an Ironweight title shot at Kobe Hammond. Malcolm Saint came out first, then Chase Maxwell followed, then Bruno Mendoza came out. It was absolute chaos, and now we've gotten to a matchup between Chase and Bruno, a rematch from springtime last year. It's Chase and Bruno again locking up. Now Bruno's the one shoving Chase into the ropes. The referee's going to cause a break here. He's got to break this up. Oh, and Chase with a cheap shot. That's Chase Maxwell's whole game. It's cheap shots, underhanded tactics as Mendoza takes him down. And now Bruno going up to the middle rope. Oh my God, turns it into a moonsault from the top. The high-flying expertise of Bruno Mendoza. He's a former 3-time cruiserweight champion. Back when we had that championship. And Chase Maxwell, no, with a roll-up, but Bruno got his hands on the ropes. The referee saw it. Now Chase, off the springboard, into a crossbody, catches Mendoza. Chase, of course, wrestled both nights of Made in Heaven impromptu. First night he was answered by Kurt Crimson, who defeated him, and the second answered by Tyler Flyboy Williams, making his debut, who we will see later on tonight. Big knee from Maxwell. As Bruno now crawling into the corner. Now Chase, again, there's those underhanded tactics, using the rope to damage the arm. And now stomps in the corner. Across the face, oh my God. Chase Maxwell calls himself public enemy number 1, and I think he's living up to that moniker. I don't think there's a single person on this roster who likes Chase. Sling blade from Maxwell. Last time these two fought, it was Mendoza who came out on top. Now Chase, punch to the face, and now Maxwell has Bruno up on his shoulders. Catching Z's. But Maxwell needs to drag Bruno away from the ropes, trying to prevent a rope break. But no, Bruno was playing possum into a roll-up, shoulders down on Maxwell, who kicks out before the count of 1. It's way too early in the match for a roll-up to matter, especially if Chase is so fresh. Most dangerous move in professional wrestling is the roll-up, though, as Bruno Mendoza double lariats, takes him down, catches the leg, sweeps the other. Mendoza trying to make a comeback in this match as Chase has had control for most of it. And Mendoza has Chase on the shoulders this time. SPB! Mendoza hooking the leg on Maxwell. 2 count, no. Not enough to put him away. Now Mendoza springboard moonsault. Now propping Chase up to a seated position into a neck breaker. Forcing Maxwell back to his feet. Of course, Chase did mention that before Made in Heaven, he pinned Seth Maxwell, who defeated Eli Blackburn at Made in Heaven. But Maxwell does have a win over his older brother, which he argued was why he should have been included at Made in Heaven. That's why he made himself a part of it, forced himself into having an open challenge. But he was unsuccessful in both of those matches. As Bruno Mendoza with bridges side to Maxwell. Catching him off guard, covered by Mendoza. Chase gets the shoulder up. And the HCW Nation does not believe themselves worthy of this match. Bruno Mendoza, veteran instinct here. But now Chase has Bruno up on the shoulders again. And Bruno fighting out of it. Chase might have been going for catching Z's once again, and now Mendoza up on the shoulders with Chase. SPB again. Bruno. Oh, but Chase turns it around. Now in the corner is Bruno. Turns Bruno around and a forearm to the spine. Clubbing blow to the back of the neck. Bruno, though, with a counter. And Mendoza once again with a second punch aside. Into the cover on Chase. Is he going to do it? No. Maxwell kicks out again. If there's one thing the Maxwell household is known for, it's their resiliency. But Chase Maxwell different from normality in the Maxwell family as a sling blade takes down Mendoza. Oh no. Chase Maxwell catching Z's to Bruno Mendoza. No, that's not catching Z's. That's you ain't shit. Delivered to Bruno Mendoza. Covered by Chase, who kicks out at 2 is Bruno. Well, Chase says this one's over. He's going to make Bruno go to sleep. And the HCW Nation does not like that idea. Face full of turnbuckle goes Bruno. Chase again turning him around to face the turnbuckle, but Bruno counters again. Overhead chop, kick to the knee. Sends him down, punching the arm back. Shoulders down on Chase again. Chase barely kicks out. Now back to his feet. Bruno with a couple of strikes. Into a Northern Lights suplex. Oh, but Chase dodges the kick. Single leg drop kick from Maxwell. Bruno kips up like nothing happened. Kick to the midsection. Maxwell again. You ain't shit, connecting again. And now Maxwell hooking the leg on Bruno. Is that gonna do it? No. Chase not able to put away Bruno with a second you ain't shit. Continuing to taunt Bruno and the HCW Nation off the springboard drop kick to the back of the head. Maxwell is fighting on a level we're not really seeing him fight at. There's some new tricks up Maxwell's sleeves here. Into a crossbody off the top. And Maxwell propping Mendoza to a seated position. What's he got planned? Soccer kick to the face. And now Chase forcing Mendoza back to his feet. What's he got planned here? Tosses him into the ropes. Now catches him again on the shoulders. A third catching Z's. Sorry, I believe that's the second catching Z's to Bruno Mendoza. Drags him towards the middle of the ring. Oh no, and now Maxwell going for the stomp. Mendoza counters into a cutter. Bruno Mendoza on fire right now, chasing the corner. Mendoza going for the usurper. Is it gonna connect? Maxwell with a drop kick. Countering the usurper. Maxwell into a cover. Wait, he's propping his feet on the ropes. Ref! Chase steals it. Are you serious? Chase Maxwell stole the damn win.
Hey, Nicole? Look, I know it's been tough, but...
It's been tough? It's been tough? I had to watch my husband beat into a bloody pulp and get injury after injury. And then my family was used against me for a cheap reaction. And then Rivers beat me and I failed to stop her from gaining power because the next thing she cashed in and became women's champion. Not to mention, I've been on a losing streak everywhere else and I have lost everything here. I think to say, it's been tough isn't enough, Ashley.
Nicole, please, calm down. I just want to help.
How do you suppose you'll do that?
You have a lot of anger. I say, try taking it out in the ring. Do what you love. Channel that energy into it. You'll feel better, even if it's a little bit, okay?
Fine. You know what? I will. But not because you told me I should. Because I need to.
I'm worried about you, Nicole.
Folks, we are getting into some tag team action. The Minute Makers who will be taking on Zefaxia here tonight. The Minute Makers, I don't believe, have wrestled a match in quite some time. They were the last base draft pick in the draft, not including the signings round, the new signings round. So they don't exactly have a whole lot of momentum. Guy Minette, of course, a former Cruiserweight champion, won it by accident in 2024. But as a tag team, they've had negative success. And they're up against one of the best up-and-coming tag teams in HCW right now. Now, they do have a couple of fans in attendance. I'm not sure why. But we're about to see some tag team action. And it's the team that made their official tag division debut at Made in Heaven, defeating Damien Dethay and Dethay's partner. The most decorated superstar of all time. And one of the best luchadors we've seen in HCW. It is Galaxia and Zephyr King together. They are Zefaxia. Two fan favorites in HCW finally forming an alliance here. This is their second ever tag team match together. Of course, they just recently signed to Empower Pro Wrestling, one of our partners representing HCW on that brand. And these two are two of the best in-ring performers we have, so this is going to be one hell of a match. Galaxia starting as the legal man for his team, Guy Minette starting for the Minute Makers. Here we go! This is the first tag team matchup of Gen 2, and a dropkick from Galaxia. Guy Minette eating every single turnbuckle on the way down. Now Guy trying to get the upper hand, and Galaxia super kick from Guy, and immediately tagging in Big Cameron, the 7-footer. It's almost like Guy Minette doesn't want to wrestle and he wants to leave the heavy duty work to Big Cameron, the bigger, possibly even stronger man. Big Cameron had a bit of a cult following towards the beginning of last year. A tag made to Guy. Galaxia has been isolated in the Minute Maker's corner. Snapmare into a soccer kick to the back by Guy Minette. Galaxia with a kick to the face, trying to turn things around here. Now it's a couple strikes, kick, turns it around. Oh my god! Stylish Hurricane Run and a Guy Minette from the Starfarer. And a drop kick to the side of the head. This Galaxia sends Guy into his corner, and a tag made to Zephyr King. Both men into a snapmare. Soccer kick to the chest from both men. And now Wheelbarrow using Galaxia as a weapon into a senton. These two have incredible in-ring chemistry. And now Zephyr King went for a Hurricane Run. A Guy Minette countered into a German, not German uppercut, European uppercut. And now, oh my god, again! We saw this with Chase Maxwell earlier. Guy Minette propping his feet on the ropes, trying to get a leverage pin, but Zephyr King kicking out one DDT from Guy. And now a tag made to Big Cameron. Once again, Guy letting Big Cameron do the heavy duty. Oh, and a big boot. Taking down Zephyr King. Big Cameron, I believe, is the tallest HCW wrestler on contract. 7 feet tall, an absolute giant. Oh my god! Zephyr King falling from about 9 feet up in the air. As Big Cameron and wait a minute, that's the Chambers twins. Seem to be watching the match from backstage. They achieved victory in the tag team showcase at Made in Heaven. Perhaps they're eyeing Zephyr King and Galaxia to see what the competition's about. And Big Cameron completely shrugging off all of Zephyr King's offense here. And taking Zephyr into his corner. And a face full of turnbuckle for Zephyr King. I think Big Cameron did that just to taunt Galaxia. Bringing him straight over to his partner, and a Guy Minette on the outside. Not sure what the plan is there. They're getting back into the ring, maybe trying to reassess the situation. Missed that knee. Zephyr counters into a corner. Tag made to Galaxia. Stereo super kick. Now Galaxia went for a double axe handle. Guy Minette got up. Now Guy Minette into a swinging net breaker. Now Guy Minette stomped to the chest. The referee completely in the way of the hard cam. Now a tag made to Big Cameron once again. Oh, and a big clubbing blow to the face from Cameron. Into the corner. Went for a tag. It's a Guy Minette possibly going for a tag team maneuver. Galaxia with a counter. Gets it this time, though. Now Big Cameron. Oh my god. What the hell? Wheelbarrow position and a double axe handle from the middle rope to the back of Galaxia. Into the corner, and again another tag made by the Minute Makers, and Big Cameron got in that big stereo super kick of their own. I don't believe there was much impact on Guy's, but definitely on Cameron's. And Galaxia fells the 7-footer with an arm drag. Cameron now with a counter. Now Big Cameron, oh no. A 7-foot suplex from Big Cameron. Now hooking the leg of Galaxia. Zephyr King, though, breaks up the pin before the ref can get to one. Now Galaxia went for a forearm. Cameron completely shrugging it off. Cameron sending Galaxia into the corner. No, Galaxia sends him over the top. And a drop kick sends Cameron to the outside. The big man is down. And an elbow drop and a double foot stomp on the outside. Remember, the referee counts to 20 before a counter does occur. Cameron going for all kinds of moves here. Wheelbarrow DDT from Big Cameron. And Galaxia going for a suplex. No, turns it into a neutron star. And over by the judges' table. Big Cameron just whipped into the table, and now Big Cameron once again, this time to Galaxia. Galaxia countering whatever Big Cameron had in store. And Galaxia trying to fight away. A count of 13. We have about 6 seconds left until the count out occurs. Galaxia trying to take out Big Cameron at ringside as much as possible. 4 seconds until count out. Double foot stomp. No, Big Cameron doesn't connect. And a Cameron back into the ring. Galaxia looking to follow close behind. Zephyr King gets tossed into the ring. And Galaxia wheelbarrow DDT once again. Now Galaxia frantically going into the cover. And a ref with a count of 1. Cameron able to kick out. He's just too big. He is just too big. And Cameron in the corner. Galaxia. Oh my god! The power of Galaxia! A power slam to the 7-foot giant. And now Galaxia on the top rope might be looking for the end. Enter Galaxia! And now hooking the leg on Big Cameron. Guy Minette breaking up the pin though.
That's a good tag.
Now Zephyr King's been tagged in. Now continuing the assault on Big Cameron. An elbow right to the face of King. Trying to avoid another tag team maneuver by the Luchadors. Big Cameron again in the corner. Zephyr is really trying to get that tag on the Galaxia to go for something big with him. Safaxia not able to get this tag. Big Cameron consistently countering. Again, he is just too big. Big boot to the face. As Zephyr rolls out of the ring, Galaxia following close behind. Might be trying to come up with some strategy here, because it is difficult for them to fell the big man. And that might be the smart decision. Take out the legs. That's the best thing you can do with for a super kick as Zephyr rolls out of the way. But Big Cameron again into the corner on the Minute Maker's side. The tag made to Guy Minette. Oh no. Is Guy even going to get that high up? Countdown boot! Connecting on onto Zephyr King. Guy into the cover. Off the countdown. But Zephyr gonna kick out. In your face from Guy. Now hooking the leg once again on Zephyr King. Cover. Galaxia tried to break the pin, but Zephyr kicking out. I think this is the best performance I've seen ever from Guy Minette. Now into the corner again. Zephyr just getting out of harm's way. Guy Minette dumped over the top onto the apron. Now Big Cameron changing his position, going to the other side. Guy getting caught once again into the corner. Doesn't want to be there. Galaxia tagged in. Looks like we might see it here. Starstorm! And now Galaxia hooking the leg on Guy Minette. Kick out at 2 from Guy. But Big Cameron came into the ring trying to break things up. Galaxia went after him, but Cameron able to counter. Now exiting the ring. Now Galaxia again tossing Guy into the corner. And another tag made to Zephyr. Into a neck breaker. Soccer kick to the back. Zephyr King has all the advantage right now. Z-Storm! Zephyr King with a Z-Storm. Covered by Zephyr King, but a kick out again at 2 from Guy Minette. Zephyr up on the middle rope. Oh, went for a frog splash. Connects onto the spine. Now King went for a whip into the corner. Guy Minette with a chop across the chest to King. And a forearm right to the face. And a kick to the leg. Guy Minette is trying to pick apart Zephyr King right in front of his tag team partner. Now into the corner on the Minute Maker side. Tag made to Cameron. A knee in the corner. And another one from Cameron. Into a suplex from both men. Zephyr rolling to the outside. Big Cameron. Boy, Big Cameron. Just meeting it there. Oh, Guy Minette went for a strike on a Zephyr King, but it halted the 7-foot suplex, preventing Cameron from connecting. Super kick on the outside. And another. Now going after the legs of Zephyr King. It's the best thing it could do. Stomping on the stomach. Now Zephyr getting tossed across ringside. Kips up on ringside, but no, Big Cameron again. A 7-foot suplex. Finally connects this time. And back into the ring goes Zephyr King. Cameron back into the ring again. Zephyr rolls away. No, but Cameron, Big Cameron, looking to finish things here with the Hour Bomb. Now into cover. Galaxia, though, breaking up the pin before the Rec can start the count. And now once again tagging in Guy Minette. Oh, and a double axe handle completely missing Zephyr King out of the way. And a tag made to Galaxia. Zephyr and Galaxia going for another Starstorm. A hook in the leg on on Guy Minette. Cameron breaks up the pin. I believe that would have been it if Cameron broke up that pinfall. And it was... Sorry, a neutron star from Galaxia. Forgive my stutter there for a moment. Galaxia, though. Guy Minette fighting away from it. And Guy Minette. Oh, and a backbreaker right on the knee. And a tag to Big Cameron again. Frequent tags from both of these teams. This is what tag team wrestling is all about. It's cooperation. Oh no, wheelbarrow. DDT again for Galaxia. Tag made to King. This could be it. I don't know what Zephyr King has in store. Into the corner. Big Cameron once again, wiser to it. Into the corner again, and a tag made to Galaxia. Finally going to get the double team on Cameron this time. Into a double arm drag, and kicks to the chest and back. It's Galaxia, the legal man again. And once again going after the legs of Big Cameron. It's the best way you can fell the 7-foot giant. It's Galaxia in the corner. Propped up on the top rope, a seated position. Now Big Cameron, what the hell is he doing? No way. Big Cameron all the way from the top rope. Superplex! Cameron with a superplex at the top rope. Galaxia though with a kick to the hamstring. Trying to take out Big Cameron. Into a tilt-a-whirl DDT. And again, Big Cameron, nowhere to go. Guy Minette is just watching. Now a tag made to Zephyr King. And another Star Storm, a third time. Into the cover, but Guy Minette getting into the ring and breaking up the cover again. Something's gotta give here. Super kick, no. Cameron out of the way. And just tramples over Zephyr King. And Cameron gets tossed into his corner. Drop kick to Big Cameron. And now Guy Minette wants a tag. Guy Minette, the legal man. And tossed into his corner. Sorry, into Zephyr King and Galaxia's corner. Tag made to Galaxia. And a knee to the stomach, and again, a double suplex to Guy. Galaxia legal again. And a leg drop right to the head. Another neck breaker. Galaxia forcing Guy to his feet. And a Guy Minette into the corner again. Tag made to Zephyr. Propped up on the top rope. And a Hurricane Rana into a powerbomb combo maneuver from Zephaxia. The Zephyr King legal again. Maybe looking to take out Big Cameron. And Guy Minette on the outside stunned. Zephyr King. DDT spike on the apron to Cameron. Went for a super kick on Guy, but Guy with a counter kick to the midsection. Now Guy Minette tramples at ringside. Now Zephyr continuing to work on Guy Minette. Working on that arm. Back to his feet, forced. Now forced back into the ring is Guy Minette. Zephyr following close behind. The Guy getting back to his feet. Maybe not, actually. A splash completely missing from Zephyr King. Storm. And now hooking the leg on Guy. Big Cameron breaking it up at one. But Guy Minette back to his feet. Draco Cutter! Zephyr hooking the leg on Guy. Zephaxia gets the win. What a match! And if there was any doubt, Zephaxia is going to do a huge breakthrough in Frenzy's tag team division.
Welcome to Social City, everybody. My name is Vincent Isaac Payne, the mayor of this wonderful town, and I'm going to show you what Social City is all about. We have the best school in the county, converted from an old prison. That's for safety reasons. And of course, let's not forget the wonderful parks we have, where we protect all the wildlife. I've lived here my whole life, driving trucks, selling things. Yeah, bitch, that's what it's all about. And let's not forget the star of the show, Straight D, who sells chips with his son Didgery. Straight D, for sake! I told you to stop selling chips in front of my house! Dad, Mervin's angry again! Just ignore it, Didgery, and it'll go away. It's the notorious Straight D. Watch now.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go,
Hartford Championship Wrestling, you know what time it is. John Osborne has a microphone, so you can guarantee that a nuke is about to drop in this bitch. I'm still here! God damn it, I missed this place. I need somebody to test me. So allow me to welcome HCW to the world of Osborne.
Yo, John, that's weak? Oh my god, he's so cool though. Like,
hey kid, quit making googly eyes at the old guy. You got a match to get to.
yeah, I do. And I'm gonna beat you. You know? I think I get why you're so confident, yeah? Putting others down to compensate for the fact that you can't wrestle, right? And you just got here too. Like, bro, that's low-key embarrassing, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
With all that ass kicking you're doing, I'm not sure you got what it takes. Maybe, if you stop admiring old guys past their prime, you'll see that you actually might have what it takes. But against me, hey bud, I'm gonna dance circles around you and that'll be that. Now shut up, zip up your pants, and get to the ring, bud.
Folks, we are getting to our next Iron Survivor qualifier, this time for the men's side. It will be another set of two brand new superstars. Aiden Dreamer taking on Kevin Cyclone. And Aiden Dreamer coming out first. Another new face here in HCW. He's looking to set up his own talk show, I think? I'm not sure. I think he said something about that backstage once. But Aiden Dreamer, calling himself the Ultimate Ego, making his way to the ring. He said backstage that he was gonna wrestle circles around Kevin Cyclone, another young talent. I believe Kevin Cyclone is the youngest HCW superstar in history, but Aiden Dreamer looking to spoil the debut for Kevin. Remember, this is for a shot at a qualifier. Not a shot at a qualifier, sorry. This is for a spot in the Iron Survivor match at InsurreXtion, where the winner becomes #1 contender to the world title on the brand they are assigned to. So if a Frenzy superstar wins the match, they get a shot at the World Heavyweight title. And if a Blackout superstar wins the match, they get a shot at the Unlimited Championship. Which on Blackout, we are going to crown that champion very, very soon at InsurreXtion in the main event of that show. But out now 20 years old, the Sky High Soldier, Kevin Cyclone, making his in-ring debut. We saw how confident he was backstage, admiring John Osborne as well, I believe I saw. He's got somebody to look up to as a youngster in the business. I believe this is his first professional wrestling match ever. At least I think so. So this is a big opportunity for Kevin Cyclone. A bright young talent here, bound to make waves. Look at the style on this guy. I like him already. Now we're about to get this match underway officially now. These two battling for a spot in the Iron Survivor match. We will decide the first spot that goes to a Frenzy Superstar. We're going to settle the second spot from Frenzy. Next episode went for a Tilt-A-Whirl DDT. But Dreamer wiser to it. Now both men locking up. Now this match is bound to be a banger. Cyclone pushing Dreamer into the corner, and the referee gonna force a break here. Oh, and Dreamer with a cheap shot. That's everything you need to know about him. And a forearm countering the assault. Kevin Cyclone again locking up with Dreamer. And again Dreamer pushed into that corner. Kevin Cyclone not really enjoying Dreamer's company. And again another cheap shot from Dreamer. Kevin Cyclone ducks under that clothesline. Kick to the hamstring and again locking up. Now Kevin turns it into a headlock. Oh, but an outstanding switch. Dreamer with a rear waist lock. Just wrenching it back, trying to expel the breath out of his lungs. Cyclone is all about fast-paced action, and Aiden Dreamer being as methodical as ever, trying to keep Kevin Cyclone as exhausted as possible in the headlock grounded style. And oh my god, now a headlock with the legs. Kevin Cyclone turns it around. Now wrenching it back, continuing to squeeze the life out of Aiden Dreamer. Oh, and a kick. Dreamer is down, but another kick, this time from Dreamer, turns it around. Running elbow drop. Now up on the middle rope, Aiden Dreamer, double axe handle, completely misses. Now Kevin Cyclone turns it around, swinging neckbreaker, no, turns it into a roll-up, shoulders down on Dreamer, who kicks out at one. Now slamming the arm into the mat, Dreamer is not able to keep up with all this fast-paced offense. The Cyclone tosses Dreamer into the ropes, leaps over, ducks under. Super kick from Cyclone. Now a kick right to the ankle. Again, trying to take out the legs, trying to create a weak point. Cyclone in his first wrestling match ever, already acting smart. He's done his homework. The Cyclone up on the middle rope this time. Dreamer getting back to his feet. Cyclone, arm drag off the top. Dreamer caught off guard. Ducks under a clothesline. Into a Salida del Sol. Into a cover, a 2 count though. And a Cyclone up on the apron. And now up on the top rope. In the drop zone. Air Force 1 connecting this early into the match. Covered by Cyclone, kick out from Dreamer. That finishing maneuver, Air Force 1, Kevin Cyclone looked to end this early, but Aiden Dreamer wiser to it, running power slam from Cyclone. And now up on the apron again, getting back in, jumping over Dreamer, who's leaning on the ropes. And Kevin Cyclone getting tossed to the outside. And Dreamer is just taunting everybody at this point. He calls himself the Ultimate Ego, and that's for a reason. This guy is egotistical as hell. Oh, and a big right hook to the face of Cyclone. And now, again, on the outside, 20 count before a count out occurs. I don't know exactly what happens if a double count out occurs, who exactly would be moving on to the match. And Cyclone tossed across ringside. Dreamer might be looking to just get a count-out win at this point. He's just waiting. The Cyclone getting back to his feet. Maybe taking his time to get back into the ring. Never mind. Rolls back in. Dreamer meets him there. Into the ropes. And a Dreamer with a sit-out spine buster. And Dreamer forcing it back to his feet. Went for something. Kevin Cyclone ducked under and a kick to the hamstring. Cyclone's on fire. And again, an enziguri seated position. After sliding him through. An elbow drop right to the hip. And now right hands to the knees. Sorry, I should say left hands to the knees. Now off the springboard. Went for a frog splash. Aiden Dreamer gets out of the way. And Dreamer very, very methodical here. Full control of the match again. He was waiting for the right opportunity to avoid a move and create an opening for himself. Now Aiden Dreamer. With a stun dog millionaire. And then Dreamer's got all the advantage he needs. Dragging Kevin Cyclone. Face full of turnbuckle in the corner. Now Dreamer with a power slam. Might be looking to end things. Uh-oh. Aiden Dreamer looking to connect with the final blow. And a Dream Street leg drop. And now into a cover, but he's propping his legs up on the ropes. The referee called it this time. We've seen that utilized twice tonight. Only successful for Chase Maxwell. DDT there from Dreamer. But Kevin Cyclone kipping up. Paying no mind. And Dreamer trying to toss Cyclone away. Cyclone counters. Avoiding that super kick is Dreamer. And just whipped shoulder first into the mat. Cyclone into the ropes. Dreamer ducks under. Leaps over. Went for a forearm. Cyclone countered. Now Kevin Cyclone going for... Oh, and a blue thunder bomb. Searching deep into his arsenal is Kevin Cyclone. Into a running power slam. And now hooking the leg on Dreamer. Could be advancing to Iron Survivor, but no, a kick out at one. This deep into the match. A little surprising. And Cyclone going up to the top rope. Might be looking for the end. Another Air Force One! Cyclone hooking the leg to advance to the match, but no. Aiden Dreamer again with a kick out at two. And the Cyclone on the apron. Might be looking for something. Off the springboard, went for a lariat. But Dreamer with a counter. Forces him back to his feet. And now Dreamer once again with a stun dog millionaire. Now into the cover by Dreamer. And now Cyclone's going to kick out again. That's not even getting a kick out. That's just barely getting the shoulder up, just on instinct alone. Dreamer in full control here. Face first into the turnbuckle again. And now Dreamer looking to turn things around. Cyclone counters. Another Salida del Sol. I'm not sure what he calls it. I don't remember off the top of my head, but into a cover. And a kick out at two. With Cyclone. Dreamer in the corner. Cyclone's looking for something here. The Cyclone just taunting Aiden Dreamer. Running to the corner. Big forearm in the corner. A kick to the midsection. Again, just stomping in the corner. Cyclone. Onto the apron on a leg drop between the ropes. And a Cyclone up at the top rope. Going for, oh no, a frog splash. Thought he might have been going for Air Force One, but a frog splash connecting onto Dreamer. Now back up on the top rope again. Go for Air Force One, doesn't connect this time. And Dreamer with a big boot. Avoiding disaster. And a kick to the face. Dreamer though with a counter. Another face full of turnbuckle for Kevin Cyclone. Dreamer With a power slam again towards the corner. Might be looking for the end once again. Might be looking for Dream Street leg drop. Is he going for it? Connects again with a Dream Street leg drop. But Cyclone. Dreamer's going to drag him over to the middle of the ring. Into a cover, away from the ropes. And Cyclone kicking out at 2. The resiliency from Kevin Cyclone on display here tonight. Into the corner again goes Cyclone. But Cyclone with a counter. Oh, and a big Hurricane Rana. But Kevin Cyclone, all the advantage in the world, a series of strikes. Oh, completely misses whatever he was going for there. Aiden Dreamer backing out of the way. Into the corner again goes Cyclone. Cyclone again with a counter. Big drop kick, taking down Dreamer. But he's back to his feet immediately off the bat. Not going for something in the corner. Kevin Cyclone, powerbomb position, turns it into a Rana again. Kevin Cyclone reassessing the situation, going onto the apron. Oh no, Dreamer's in the drop zone. If he connects with this, it might be ramps. Air Force 1. Cover. Cyclone's going to InsurreXtion. What a debut. This kid's got a bright future ahead.
Hope I'll see you around, fly boy.
Be seeing you, champ.
You want to talk about big signings? Let's talk about big signings. Signing a contract to Hartford Championship Wrestling at Made in Heaven 16. About to speak to the HCW Nation for the first time. Tyler Flyboy Williams has arrived. Multi-time world champion across his career. Title after title, accolade after accolade. And now he's hit Hartford. And he intends to speak his mind on his goals here in HCW. He's gone under many names, Flyboy, the Demon. But here in HCW, he's known as one of the biggest signings in HCW history. Among names like John Osborne, Leo Maverick, Valerie Rivers. But this is the first time that Tyler Williams has signed to a company outside of his own home of Atlantic Pro Wrestling. What an honor it is to have him aboard. But let's hear what he's got to say.
Hartford, Connecticut. How are we? If you're not familiar with me, my name is Tyler Flyboy Williams. You see, I've wrestled across the world, I've held many championships, and now I'm here in HCW for the first time in front of one of the most passionate crowds I've ever seen. It's my first time stepping out of my home, so this is all new to me. But I love it here already. I got to wrestle at HCW's biggest event ever, And I got to sign a contract to officially be part of this roster. And I'm excited. I'd say I've got a lot of dream matches ahead of me, like Bruno Mendoza, my old friend Ty Flathers, how you doing, buddy? And even the HCW World Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Wright. What do you all think? My goal here in HCW is to become a champion. It's been years since I last held a championship, and I'm itching to get back at it again. And maybe I get to have some awesome matches along the way. I'm going to give it all here in HCW, so that means wrestling the best this company has to offer. Keep your eyes on me, because by Made in Heaven 17, you'll be quite familiar with me. I'll see you folks next episode.
Welcome to HCW, Tyler Flyboy Williams. Folks, we are getting into some more women's action here tonight. Haley Sparrows headed out to the ring. Now, I'm not sure exactly who her opponent is. She said she wanted a match and didn't care who her opponent was, but I guess she's here. I admire the determination. As much as she complains a lot, I do get and understand and admire the fact that she wants to be part of this, you know? As long as she's still, not complaining, I'm cool with her, honestly. She complained to get on Made in Heaven, she complained about global women's title shots beforehand, but she's got her wish now, she's got a matchup. Who's her opponent? Poor Haley. This is a very pissed off Blue Wicked Angel. I feel so bad for Haley Sparrows right now. She's had a lot of hardships and setbacks in recent memory. Between being cost the women's title at Fully Loaded last year, cost the Rumble at Highway to Heaven last year, losing to Valerie Rivers at Made in Heaven, losing at a Matter of Pride 3 to JKS. Nicole Manson's been through it, and if that conversation with Ashley Prada was telling that we saw earlier in the night, I don't think this is a good. I don't think this is going to be good for Haley Sparrows. I'm so sorry, Haley Sparrows. The bell just rung. And this match is officially underway. Oh, Nicole going for something. Falling Angel! Nicole Manson with a falling angel right out of the gate. Oh no. Haley Sparrows. Final reprise from Nicole Manson into the cover. And just like that, Nicole gets the win. A statement here tonight from the Blue Wicked Angel. I don't even know what to say about that, honestly. Instant disaster for Haley Sparrows. But folks, we are about to get to our main event here tonight. But next episode, we will be seeing Violet Hayes defending the Obsidian World Championship for the first time. That's coming at you next episode on HCW Frenzy. But now it is main event time. It is for the HCW World Heavyweight Championship. Confirmed by the world champion Bobby Wright during the opening of the show that he would be hosting an open challenge in the main event, defending the title for the first time. The face of Hartford Championship Wrestling, defending his title for the first time. The big bad era has begun. And a World Heavyweight title defense to kick it off against an opponent unknown to Bobby Wright. This could go either really well or really bad depending on who answers this open challenge, because Bobby Wright has no way of preparing. But now, it is time for this main event match. Bobby defending the World Heavyweight Championship for the first time here. Five years of grinding has all led to this moment. But who is his opponent? Who's it gonna be? Wait a minute. This is a surprise. Free agent no more. This is about to be one heavy-hitting matchup. Thunderbolt Jordan Jones makes his debut not just in the main event of Frenzy, but against the World Heavyweight Champion. This is huge. Jordan Jones, one of the biggest new signings as of the draft. He was under free agency, but I guess now he has been signed to Frenzy. This is really, really cool. We're about to have a heavy-hitting banger on our hands, folks. And that's what this is for, the HCW World Heavyweight Championship. And it's main event time. Ring that damn bell.
You a big dude.
Both men facing off. This is going to be one hell of a main event. What a way to kick off the brand split. What a way to kick off Gen 2. Now both men finally locking up after the bell has rung. Jones pushing Bobby into the ropes. Bobby whips off the ropes, ducks under a lariat. Shoulder tackle for Bobby. Now Jordan, oh my God, Jordan Jones just bounced Bobby about over the top rope to ringside.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. I understand it now.
What a showing off the opening bell. Jordan Jones showing that he is no joke. And now finally locking up again. Bobby Wright with a rear waist lock applied. Jordan Jones deceptively quick for a man his size. Oh, and an arm drag takes down Bobby into a headlock, grounded style. As our main event is underway officially. Jones wrenching the head back off that headlock. The World Heavyweight Champion is in trouble, but Bobby turns it around into a headlock of his own. This is the first time I believe Bobby Wright has wrestled on HCW television in a very, very long time. And a world title defense after so long. What a way to kick off Gen 2 with a banger main event. Now Jones back to his feet and locking up again are the world champion and his challenger. But shoved away is the world heavyweight champion Bobby Wright. Not able to match the power and intensity of Jordan Jones right now. And another standing switch rear waistlock applied from Jones. And continuing to expel the breath out of Bobby's lungs. Trying to weaken the champ. Bobby turns it into a standing switch of his own. And a waistlock again. Doing the same strategy that Jordan Jones did before. Now Bobby, roll up applied, shoulders down, kick out, not even at one by Jones. An elbow drop to the spine. Bobby Wright going to the top rope. Oh my God! Bobby miscalculated, going for a double axe handle to the outside. Nobody home. Jones was back into the ring. Now Bobby back into the ring. As Jones has him up on the shoulder. Face full of turnbuckle goes the champ. Now Jordan Jones is in complete control of the matchup. Maybe I spoke too soon. Bobby Wright dropkick sends Jones crash into the outside. Bobby gonna meet him there. A stomp to the chest. And another one for good measure on the outside. Now, if a countout occurs, this will result in the champ retaining, but I don't think Bobby wants to end things that way. He said he's going to be a fighting champion. He's going to lift up the entire roster with him in the process. So I don't think Bobby wants this match to end on countout. As on the apron he goes. Rolls through into a slingshot spear. And now Bobby Wright, there's that rolling kick. Takes down Jones. Now seated in the corner, Jones able to counter with a kick of his own. Oh, and a backbreaker into a clubbing blow to the back of the neck from Jones. Now something. Oh, and a forearm right to the back of the head. That's going to do a lot of damage to the champ. Jones already going off strong. Or starting off strong, I should say. A kick to the midsection. Jordan Jones looking to connect with a powerbomb of some kind. He's in the position. Oh my God, and a powerbomb. Bobby crawling to the other corner. Jordan Jones is dominating the World Heavyweight Champion right now. This got me way off guard. As clubbing blows to the back, Bobby finally able to get his elbow forward into the face. Oh, and body scissors roll up. Kick out at one from Jones. Again, there's a kick that turns the tides. Jordan Jones has been just mauling Bobby right now. Big shoulder tackle off the top rope and now into the cover. Jones is looking really strong against the world champ right now. In his debut, no less. Oh, Bobby with a kick to the face of Jordan Jones. Off the springboard, back kick from Bobby Wright. Now a kick to the spine. Clutches the boot. No, Jordan Jones with an enziguri counters. Now Jones over on the apron. Oh my god, a slingshot crossbody. Bobby's in deep trouble right now. Big short arm lariat. Ducks under a clothesline. Back body drop. And Bobby Wright caught with a spine buster. Jordan Jones is in complete control right now. And a pounce halfway across the ring. Now dragging Bobby towards the middle of the ring into a cover, hooking the leg on the champ. We might see a new champion this early into the reign, but no, Bobby gets the shoulder up at 2. Oh, and Jordan Jones went for something. Bobby with a counter. And now Bobby Wright. Dead to rights. Shoulders down on Jones. Is this going to be it for the champ? No. Not able to retain the title just yet. Jones kicking out of dead to rights. And a kick to the face of Bobby Wright. Went for a short arm lariat again. Bobby, Rough Rider. And now forcing Jones into a seated position. Bobby running off the ropes. Drop kick to the face. Oh, went for a kick to the midsection. Might have been setting up for... Oh my god, wait! Fusion bolts! Jordan Jones with a fusion bolt to the champ. We might see a new champion. No, Bobby gets the shoulder up at 2 again. Bobby was going for point break, but Jones able to counter. Oh my god, and a deadlift from Jordan Jones, overpowering the champion into a slam. Now Jordan Jones, powerbomb position. What the hell? Oh, and a buckle bomb to the champ! Bobby Wright rolling back to his feet, off the springboard, forearm! Jones with a kick, trying to turn the tides here. Bobby with a jab. Jones, and now Bobby with a series of strikes, a combo of kicks, and now into the cover on Jones. Kick out from Jordan Jones. The champ back into control of the match. Ducks under a clothesline. Shoulder tackle. Into another. Ducks under a lariat. Slams him down on his back. Now Jones in deep trouble. Going for the point break. Is he going to connect with it this time? And he does. And now hooking the leg as the World Heavyweight Champ. Going to retain that title. No, Jordan kicks out again. I don't know how the hell that Jordan Jones has been looking so strong against a veteran like Bobby Wright. Jordan Jones in a standing moonsault from a man his size. Jordan Jones is impressive. Now Bobby whipping Jordan Jones. And now Jordan Jones, another pounce into the corner. Jones in control. Now looking for the finish. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jordan Jones. Jones. Fusion pulls again. Now Bobby getting right back up to his feet. Now Jordan, roll up, shoulders down. This might be it. No, Bobby kicks out at 2. No, and a kick to the side of the head. But Bobby might be looking for the end. Going for dead to rights once again. Is he going to connect? Connects with dead to rights. Into a cover. His leg's right there touching the rope, but he kicks out at 2.5. Bobby Wright doesn't know what it's going to take to put away Jordan Jones at this rate. He's gearing up for a spear. This could do it. Connects with the spear. And now into a cover on Jones. This one's over. What? Jones kicked out? I don't even know how that's possible. Jordan Jones showing extreme resiliency here tonight in his debut match. And a punch to the face from the champion. Now going after the legs. Now Jones went for a lariat of some kind. Bobby gets countered by Jones. Oh, and now Bobby. Inverted DDT countering Jones, whatever maneuver he was going for. And an elbow drop to the heart. Now Bobby going up to the top rope. Bringing Jones to his feet. The challenger dazed. And Bobby, oh my god, that was a rough landing. Connecting with what I think was supposed to be a lariat and now into a cover on Jones. Gnarly landing for both men. Jones, grab the rope! That is elite ring awareness. Now Bobby heading to the corner. Jones back to his feet. Center of the ring. Bobby might be going for a spear. No, Jones! 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 Fusion once again! Oh my god! New champ! Bobby kicks out at the last possible second! Crawling to the corner as the champ! Oh no, and now Bobby's in trouble. Jordan going for another pounce possibly. Tramples over Bobby. Bobby with a shoulder tackle. And another one! Ducks under a clothesline from Jones. Slams him on his back. The World Heavyweight Champ's on fire. Kick to the midsection. Bobby Wright follows it up. Point break. And now going for the finish. Bobby hooks the leg, retains the title. What a match! What a main event! What a start to the big bad era. Successful retention of the World Heavyweight Championship. What a night this has been in the Generation 2 debut.
Look, kid, you did good. All right. Be proud of yourself.
And respect shown from the world champ as the crowd applauds Jordan Jones. What a performance from him tonight. What a night this has been. Whoa, 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 what the hell? Who the hell is that? I've never seen this guy before. He's assaulting Bobby Wright. Wait, what? There's more of them? Who the hell are these guys? Bobby just whistled a match. They're taking him out. What is happening? Who the... What is this? I've never seen these guys before. Oh my god! What is going on? Is that Viper Greybird? What the hell just happened?